They call it one of the world's best airlines, a benchmark for luxury in the sky. But in a world where new products are constantly being launched, does the experience still live up to the legendary reputation? I flew Qatar Airways Business Class on their Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner from Europe to their hub in Doha. This isn't the famous Q-Suite, but an older, yet still highly regarded, reverse herringbone product. So, the question is it still a world-class way to fly? Let's find out. Did you know that Qatar Airways has 12 different business class seat configurations? You never know which one you'll get, and each has its own pros and cons. The journey begins on the ground, and for business class passengers, that means lounge access. A calm oasis away from the main terminal bustle, it's the perfect place to relax and have a bite before the flight. However, you usually want to keep your stomach as empty as possible in order to enjoy all the flight dining options. The buttering up can be a bit too much for me, as they come by several times for this and that, while you just want to get to know your seat and look through everything. But I understand that many people like the kind of attention you get from the flight attendants. Welcome to Seat 4A. The Boeing 787-8 features a reverse herringbone layout in a 1-to-2-to-1 configuration. This is fantastic because it means every single passenger has direct aisle access. No climbing over anyone here. My first impression is a sense of privacy. The shell around the seat creates a personal cocoon, angled away from the aisle and towards the massive Dreamliner windows. Let's look at the features. The seat controls are intuitive, allowing for everything from a slight recline to a fully lie-flat bed, which is barely but enough for a 190-centimeter person. Storage is quite good in this configuration, with a side compartment for a laptop or books, a dedicated water bottle holder, and a deep bin where you'll find the headphones. Power is readily available with a universal socket and a USB port to keep your devices charged. While it isn't the enclosed Q-Suite with its closing door, this seat is incredibly comfortable, private, and well-designed. For a 6-hour flight to Doha, it's more than ideal. Qatar Airways is known for its amenities, and they deliver. Waiting at my seat was a kit from a luxury brand, filled with essentials. We also received their signature pajamas. They are incredibly soft and a real premium touch that many airlines skip on flights of this length. Now sizes have increased, meaning you can actually wear them. And of course, a plush duvet and a full-size pillow are provided to turn the seat into a proper bed. Another signature feature is Dine on Demand. You aren't tied to a rigid meal schedule. You eat what you want, when you want. If you can pull yourself away from the food or the view, the Oryx One entertainment system is excellent. The high-definition screen is large and responsive, and it's loaded with hundreds of options, from the latest Hollywood blockbusters to classic films, TV box sets, and a huge music library. The noise-canceling headphones provided do a great job of blocking out the engine noise. Something else that is entertaining these days is the safety video shown before the flight. Not everyone may like it, but humor has actually been used to make the safety briefing much more fun and interesting than anything I have seen before.
Your window shade is open or set to the correct position. Your tray table and footrest is stowed. Your armrest is down. And your seatbelt is fastened. Yes.
Time to finish with a little dessert, starting with the fantastic port wine, Taylor's 20-year-old tawny port. You've got to try this, it's absolutely amazing. Another advantage of business class is that there are no restrictions as long as supplies last. So you can order 2 desserts if you want, which is what I did. Yum! Now it's time for you to find that like button.